you happen to be listening, this is the P&A Podcast Express, brought to you by Dick Lasers, dicklasers.com. Go to dicklasers.com. Make a purchase, put in a promo code PandaDick, and you will get 20% off your entire order. Also brought to you by Malort, as well as Shanky's Whip.
Shanky's Whip it
real good. He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nichol. We are here in the world-famous Palm Street Studios, high above the nether regions of Lower Deckerville. We're doing our best.
Yeah, that seems right.
Over there in the Dick Laser Zapper Zone, one just hit blast off. One of the dicks. It's going to Saturn. Or maybe Uranus. That's probably where it's headed. We have two featured guests so far here tonight. Going to start with the man in the middle. He smokes all the meats, brings us all the treats. Put on one hell of a spread here tonight with some burnt ends and some potatoes.
So
and
good.
I tell you what,
so good. Made
the angels sing. He is the man, the myth, the legend. He is the Grumpy Griller. And of course, we have our head of HR who mostly does PR work. He stays strapped in case your pants get crapped. He'll put in the dirty work, but tell you what, it seems like you already soiled yourself, so it doesn't even matter at that point anyway.
That is true.
He is Brian the Blade. How's everybody doing tonight?
Don't all answer at once.
Yay!
Well, I'm doing just fine.
Just fine, Clark. Oh, hamburger helper. Hell, I think it does all right on its own. Are you serious, Clark?
You serious fine?
Are you serious, Clark?
You know, now we all have to sit here and talk after having that
All that
gigantic
food.
meal.
Oh, my God.
And it's gone.
And it's gone. Motivation.
It's not. There's still quite a bit left. It might be gone by the time the night's over, though.
It might be.
Do you want to hear what tomorrow morning's going to be like?
Yes. That's beautiful.
Major download.
Or upload.
As long as it doesn't make our backsides feel like that that one drop, like the GHC's feels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Poop again! He called the shit poop!
Well, there we go. Now we know.
I love that one.
That's a great. That's
it's
a
a good one.
fantastic drop. That's old school. Old school for sure.
Yes.
Anyone have any gear grinds?
Where do we start?
Where do we start?
Junior.
You know what the problem is? Junior.
We might have to make that drop.
We haven't had Junior's dumbass trivia show in so long.
I know. I've forgotten what it's like. He could recycle questions at this point.
Yeah. It worked for the guy who did trivia in Sandusky forever. I think it was on like an 8-week cycle. He's like, oh, I remember this. Ah.
Yeah.
Ran out of questions.
How do you
Why'd
run
you
out
stop?
How do you run out of questions? So yeah, so how's everybody's it's fairly comfortable up here in the Palm Street studio. I don't know. I wish it was a little cooler.
I think it's actually very comfortable.
Be a lot cooler if you did. I'd like it about what's that, Rumpelmans?
Peanut butter.
Ooh.
Oh.
I would
The
share.
Grumpy Griller's just got his bag of wonder over there that he's just pulling random airport bottles out of.
You know, that is the spice of life.
Mm-hmm.
Life's like a box of the airport bottles.
It's like
You
a
never
bag of
know
airport bottles.
what- You never know what you're going to get.
So I didn't know Saturday if it was like just overcast all day or was it more Canadian smoke?
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck Canada.
Hey, guy.
Hey.
Hey, guy.
Oh,
Oh man, I'm looking at Snapchat here, and my streak with Brandon Fraser just ended, and it was 102 long. I don't know. Is it me or is it you? You'll have that. I need to get out of that app.
Does that make you sad?
It does, but it doesn't. I mean, that's 102 straight days of work, and now it's down to
you're back to zero. It's like a safety thing. I mean,
right.
You know that's just how they make you addicted to an app like that. Well, you don't really care about somebody unless you snap them today.
Would you like to create an app?
Where's the towel?
This is a podcast? Yes. Yes, this is a podcast.
Sorry.
We're sorry for your luck. I don't know. What else do you want to talk about? I forgot left my list downstairs, I think.
Are all them ass buckwalks. Look at my asshole, you Mexican bitch.
Oh, boy.
You Mexican bitch. This is week number 299 consecutive of us.
Oh, man, I'm going to miss 300.
What?
I'm not going to be here next week.
Oh, what the hell? You're
Wow.
going to at least have to call in or something.
This is like over a week more than we normally get from Junior of notice.
Yeah. You sure you don't want to string it along for a little
No,
while?
never mind. Forget I said that.
And you sure you don't want to tell us like right about now next week about the second episode?
Oh, yeah, by the way, I won't be there.
Yeah. Wait for that text to come through. Oh, by the way, I won't be there.
By the way.
Okay.
Yeah, week 299, 300 consecutive next week. And episodes, what, 863, 64, and 60. Feels like we've been in the mid 800s forever as far as creating episodes.
It does.
It's a long run.
It's a long
Dog
way
days of summer.
I was just going to say the dog days of the 800s.
It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. We obviously aren't going to have any more milestone celebrations because we're just doing our job.
That is true. Plus, there's this.
You guys get paid?
But we don't have any money. All we have is this.
We have a hot box and some aluminum pans.
Yeah, but that's a lot.
That's way more than you get at a lot of other media outlets, I feel like.
That is true.
And I'm not even going to complain if you got a stack of little Squeezers pizzas there because that's pretty damn good too. So, yeah.
That was kind of creepy.
I was thinking about it, but then you sent that.
Well, I was strolling through Walmart and I saw that and I'm like, well,
It's hard to pass up.
for 11, but we ate that all for about $20.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love you, Little Squeezers pizza, but we'd spend about 25 on Little Squeezers, and it wouldn't be. It'd be 2/3 as good. Still good. Don't get me wrong, but that's just how good that is.
Yeah, that is phenomenal stuff right there. Plus, it's a good thing because
Well, then could we at least pull up here and get some dinner? Because I like to be wined and dined after I've been...
Yeah, Junior. Well, fuck, he's not going to be here. I'm going to bring him in.
Did you put the fuck you? Oh, there you go. Oh, good. Yeah. The things that Bust has heard.
Oh, hey,
Oh, hey.
fuck you.
Not a lot of activity on the old chat there on the live cast, so if you're feeling froggy,
let us know you're there.
AMA.
Anyone?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Anyone?
Bueller.
Bueller.
Bueller. I was. You see all the fucking signs up in Bad Axe for the
For Beeler?
Bueller, the fucking justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that bad?
Is he that bad?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know either. But
Oh.
That's Huron County. That's
I'm
a whole
just-
other hombre.
we're not even. There's a whole bunch of like midterm elections, or not midterm, but like preliminary elections coming up here in a week or so.
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Is it tomorrow?
I only know
Okay,
that
good,
because Nation's
'cause
working on hers in
yesterday,
a
if
township.
you
Yeah.
wanna-
Yeah, yesterday, if you're being technical.
So there is a political candidate that has texted me over and over, and I keep, stop, responding to everyone.
He's not having.
Stop.
And it comes in from a different number every time.
Stop.
And it's like, vote for me. No, I will burn your fucking house down. You piece of shit. Stop texting.
You piece of shit. You Mexican bitch.
So completely unsolicited. So if you're listening out there, I won't even say his name because I don't want anybody to think, oh, I'm going to vote for him because he pissed Adam off.
We don't want to endorse this mother. Wow.
Cookie.
Wow.
Cookie.
That'd be a cookie mythology. He's like, I don't know. He pissed Adam off. I better vote for him. I love referees.
Oh, baseball has referees?
Yeah, right. Are you going to blame the referees? Baseball has referees?
I'm going to run on that premise next time.
Yeah. Fuck
Did
the
I-
umps.
We will execute all sports officials.
They're going to call wrong.
Yep.
You got to give them some time. Be like a certain percentage. If you're below a certain percentage of incorrect calls,
We'll call it the CB Buckner rule.
Bucknor, CB Bucknor. Terrible.
If they lose more than 5 challenges in a baseball game, just execute it on the pitcher's mound. Just every major league pitcher's mound just
You're going to be stoned with
drenched in
popcorn.
blood.
What is this,
that?
North Korean rules?
What is that? Is that a bucket of chicken? Yeah, I can't have a live one in here and I'm sacrificing it. People be throwing up all over the place.
Who the fuck got ice? Well, we got melted ice cream, Jimmy.
We got, yeah.
It's funny the auspicious timing of all of that.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Beautiful. Anything else grinding gears besides the political erections?
No, I just can't wait for the first of the year because, one, there will be no more political advertisements for 3 months, and then we won't have Christmas advertisements to deal with. I just can't wait.
Right? Sorry, I clicked on something.
Yeah, no, I hate even numbered years trying to watch television just because it's all political bullshit. Pollute your inbox, pollute your text messages, robo dials.
Robo dials.
I haven't got a single one.
The Grumpy Griller's off the charts when it comes to political whatever.
I haven't got.
I'm going to start sending you random ones that are like,
I will.
like playing Mercy. Vote for me.
Somebody did call me the other day and said I signed up for a lawnmower in Lansing. I don't know what the fuck that was about.
You're like a lawnmower in Lansing. Fire me up.
That might have been that might have been not good to respond to.
I got a text from somebody here. Hold on. I got to read all this because I got to see what you guys make of this because it's. Oh, that one I do need to call back. I do know that one. So I got this picture. Or this is why does every call to your phone fail on my end? Did you block me? I'm like, who is this? And it's, hi, Lucy. I can't reach you. This is a text from my business phone. This is Emily. Don't you remember me? And then I get a picture of an Asian woman holding a pool cue.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We should call her on the podcast.
And I just said, wrong number.
Yeah, we should call her up. See what
Then she says, that's really strange to me. If you're not Lucy, then who are you? Not Lucy. That's my response. Not
Well,
Lucy.
I wish to be Lucy after I had way too much vitamin C.
Right? Lucy. He got bitten by a Lucille. That's really strange to me. If you're not Lucy, then who are you? How embarrassing. I realized I saved the wrong number. There's a apostrophe in the middle of number. I hope my just period didn't spoil your beautiful day. And then randomly, a few days later, hi, hello, how was your day? And then yesterday, good morning, friend. May your happiness today be as rich and unforgettable as coffee. What is going on here?
What kind of English bullshit is that?
I don't know. Should we call him?
Just trying to be.
I think so.
Should I call him from my phone?
No, we should call them from the podcast line.
Okay, we will call Emily from the podcast line. Are you ready for Emily's number?
I will be in just a moment.
All right. Let's call Emily and see what's up. Be like,
Okay.
Emily, what's up?
Carry the show.
Oh, I'll try to. Yeah, this will be good. I'm glad we can get to the bottom of this. So if you're listening out there and you get these interactions, send us the phone numbers as well as this maybe a just kind of a little bit of the gist of the conversation so we can give these people a call from you because we don't mind from our podcast phone number because we've got nothing to lose. Trust me.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Belinda's now 6 months past due for her
Oh,
cleaning.
no!
Shit. Prestige Dental Center is very concerned.
Say thank you for your concern and checking on my wellness. I have decided my teeth aren't worth it, and neither is life.
I've started using my own.
That went south in a hurry, didn't it?
Started by using my own pee for mouthwash.
Yeah. Ah.
I don't know how it happened, but I was working one day and my phone just started blowing up and it just like you better call the office or you better go down to the office and blah, 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 blah. And it's like this mom chewing out her son.
Right.
And I'm sitting there, what in the hell is going on here? And it sounded like I could ascertain they were down in the Port Yarn area.
Yeah.
And I just blew it up. I'm like, lady, I don't know. I'm sorry you're having issues with your son, but you have got the wrong number. You better, and just starts chewing me out like this is my fault.
Right.
I'm like, lady, I don't know what happened.
Do you need the JTK drop to
Right.
send? Go.
If
Yeah.
you're having son problems, I feel bad for you, ma'am. I got 99 problems, but a son ain't one.
And then then she's like, oh, I entered in the wrong number.
You're like,
sorry.
you think?
Why do you not have your own son's phone number saved in your telephone? That was my first question.
Right. You should have said, I have several questions and I want them answered immediately.
Okay, do you got this number?
Yes, I do. Are you ready for it?
1 second, I'm texting AWP.
Whoa. Okay. We'll wait a minute. I mean, what's another minute longer?
You really should look at my response there, though.
Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yep, go for it.
438 438
8
978
9 7 8
7 2
7 2
6
6
5.
5er.
Let her rip, Tater Chip.
So
We're looking for Emily. Emily.
The
Emily.
cellular number you have called is not assigned. Please check the number and try to call again.
Should
Le
I,
numéro de téléphone
again.
que vous avez
Again?
composé n'est
Let's
pas
try it again
attribué.
then.
Veuillez vérifier le numéro et essayer de nouveau.
yeah, whatever.
So I'm gonna try and text that number.
Yeah, try and text it and be like, hey, this is Lucy. Who the fuck have you been trying to get a hold of?
Lionel.
You'd be like, Emily, this is Lucy. Please do that. Just, yeah, there you go. Emily, this is Lucy.
Shit. You might have to give me that number again.
You got it, Toots. Let me know when you're ready.
Fire away.
438
Hey, I just got Junior's text.
978 7265.
That's a Junior reacted to something, but I don't know what he reacted to. Thanks, some cellular.
That should be our gear grind right there. Thumb cellular, you can't. Man! You gotta lay this boogie woogie on the runway.
Oh, I think that's a Montreal area code, so you might want to wish them a happy civic holiday.
Yes, happy civic
That's probably why they're
holiday.
not answering.
So hi Lucy. This is
No, hi, Emily. Emily, you just transposed them, but that's okay. Hi, Emily. This is Lucy. Happy civic holiday.
See you at Hortons.
Oh, no, that kind of talk will get you kicked out of Hortons. But yes, apparently Hortons is no longer...
See you at curling practice.
Yeah, Hortons is no longer a Canadian institution, according to the blade over there.
Correct. Brought up by the Americans and the Brazilians.
Oh,
Brazil! We want so much of that Canadian culture that we had to buy Hortons. So what's the most Canadian thing now, then, as far as institutions like
222s.
donut shops?
I don't know.
it's sent. All right. Do you want to give AWP a call or tell her to call your phone?
Having a meat raffle.
There's a pretty good donut shop there in Sarnia.
Mm. I
Is
like
there?
Calling here, Phil.
AWP, Hall of Famer.
Well, they're not answering.
2 straight podcasts allegedly with a Hall of Famer. Since Junior isn't scratching our Hall of Fame itch.
Right, exhausted.
Right.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail box of Ashley Wayner
From
Palmer.
polishing
I'm
his
either
putter.
in the middle of a session or just not able to come to the phone right now. If you'll leave your name, number, and a brief message,
you're
I will
getting a
be sure to get back to you as soon as possible.
Hello?
Did you hear me the first time or no?
No. It just went. You sent us the
I actually
voicemail?
I hit a button and then I went, oh shit, like really loud.
No, we didn't hear that. It actually, the last one just went right to voicemail, and then I was about to say, I think you might get a hello, and then all of a sudden, oh.
No,
join us via hotline. Here's Hall of Famer AWP. What's up? And you're like, shit.
I was like, oh shit. It's like I couldn't hit the button in time. Oh, that was
podcast.
Just so you guys know, I put this up here so we can all monitor it.
Okay, that's good.
The people at home can monitor it too because I have it up there.
Oh, that's well worth monitoring. Let's
Yes.
see if Emily gives us a
little response. What
right.
time is it there?
This time. I don't know. Maybe an hour earlier.
It's 1 Zulu.
I don't know what that is either.
They don't either.
It's better than 2 Zulus.
So AWP, how's it going?
I'm better now than I was a little bit ago.
Uh-oh.
I stopped at the DQ in Caseville, so I'm happy now.
that tracks. I was gonna. Hopefully, you're not having health problems like half of our crew right now. So yeah.
No, I got the largest Diet Coke that they sell, so that makes me happy. And then I have not had ice cream from DQ in a really long time because I have this thing called I don't like milk thing, or my body doesn't like milk.
You're not a lactard, are you?
Yes.
That's convenient because that's not really milk.
It's okay. Well, actually, yes. It's a what do they call it?
It's a dairy treat.
A dairy treat. Yes, from Dairy Queen. Sorry.
Well,
yeah.
I got the peanut butter parfait because I remember that being
That's
like one of my favorite things.
Yeah. That's one of my favorites of all time.
We'll see how much it's I forgot how big it is. I'm like, oh
Whoa.
God, this is gonna.
That's what she said.
If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd have $0.
No, thanks for trying to rescue me, guys. It didn't really work, but that's okay.
Blame JTK. So honestly, if I'm being honest, he was quite talky, and we were chatting with him, and he had called also my phone line too, and then I kept looking at it. I'm like, I'm supposed to call AWP, and I'm like, shit. So then it was like 17 after 8. I was supposed to call at 8, so I failed you. I apologize.
It's okay. It's okay. I know that I'm supposed to be a little more like lenient and things like that. Like I have a small business, so I need to be like a little more. I don't know what the word is, but I get a little miffed when like I set a time and then somebody doesn't show up on time. They're like almost 20 minutes late, and then you're like, yeah, do you still expect me to do the full like time that you were promised? Because that's not what like an appointment time means.
That's very disrespectful. Yeah, for appointments, that's super disrespectful. Absolutely, because that's not that's those people not putting any value on your time either, and that's a big problem.
And I understand like things happen and like I don't know, you have emergencies or whatever, but not when you're just like always doing that to people.
Like, this is not the first time this has happened.
Yeah, that kind of stuff drives me nuts. We actually had a wedding a few weeks ago where we had to like hound the people for their information, and I got it about Friday night at 10 o'clock, the Friday before their wedding, like all the details about their wedding. I knew where it was at, and I knew the date, and that was about it.
Boing. And then we show up and it was immaculate around there, but that wasn't because of them.
Yeah, no, not at all.
So it's a tough business, and it is. You're right. I mean, we deal in what's ifs and fruits and nuts and buts and whats and everything because we deal with Junior a lot. So I totally understand.
Do we though?
No.
Well, and I'm terrible because I'm like, I feel like I'm too nice sometimes. Where I'm like, I can't just be like, well, okay, well your session's over, even though like. We only did it, you didn't get your full time because you started late. Like that's not my fault.
You should just have the JTK go fuck yourself on a on your phone so you can just play it. Be like, all right, our time's up. And if they complain, just be like, nope, this is it. And just play, go fuck yourself.
Well, and I think I still have in my head, like how I did 15 years ago when I started my business. Like, I was pretty open to, doing a little extra time or like being a little more lenient on things because I was trying to start a business. So I wanted to make sure I had repeat customers. So I was trying to be pretty basically like you do what you do so you can get more customers kind of thing. Like you want them to say, oh, she went out of her way to like do this for us or whatever.
And now you're seasoned and grizzled and
yes, now I'm cranky and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so mean. Like in my head, I'm thinking, oh my God, this is annoying. But like, I still have that whole thing where I need to be super nice because I want to have like them tell somebody else that I was a great, like pass me on to another person and like give me good reviews and stuff because.
Oh, we get it. I mean, yeah.
It's a little scary out there now. People will put bad reviews up even if they're not like your client. Like they could, I don't know if you have had this happen, but like I had somebody who I did not take any photos for that was just mad that I didn't have a date available. And I don't know if they thought I was like lying to them or what, but I was like, your emergency does not your bad planning does not constitute as my emergency. Like, I'm sorry. Like I've been booked in this date for almost a year. Just because you waited until the last minute doesn't make it so you can be mad at me. And then I had somebody write a bad review and I was like, this person has never been my client, nor will they probably ever be my client. So thanks for the 1-star review. And
wait, you guys get reviews?
Well, luckily, so Facebook is weird. Like if you have a business page, I actually shut my reviews off on Facebook because I had a lot of bots that were leaving reviews on there. And I'm like, I have no clue what these are. Like there must be robots or something. So you can like basically turn those off. But I'm like, nope, not gonna deal with it. Like if you want to leave me a bad review on like Wedding Knot or Wedding Wire or whatever it's called, that's fine. But
it's a major award.
Well, I just typed in the comments here, don't make your problem my problem.
Yeah, I kind of started going by, somebody gave me a little sign for my office that I liked, and it was that what I just said, like your lack of planning does not constitute as my emergency.
Correct.
So like just because you waited till the last minute doesn't mean that I need to make things happen for you. So
my favorite quote is a good plan executed violently today is better than the perfect plan tomorrow.
Executed violently.
Yes.
Well, I could have used your DJ expertise on Saturday because I had a real stinker.
You weren't at JB's wedding?
No.
Oh, what was the stinker? Can you give us the deets?
Yeah, so DJ at the reception decided that even though I was only there for a certain amount of contracted hours, decided to completely ignore that and just take his sweet old time getting all the things that I had told him, like, hey, if we could start these right after this, like that's kind of what I talked about with the bride. So here's the like timeline, and like if we could do that right away so that the videographer can go because she's only here for this many hours and like I'm only here till this time. He was like, oh no, we'll get to it. And I was like, no, you don't understand. Like if I stay later, I have to charge the bride, and I don't want to be able to. You want me to go tell her that it was because of you, and you want to pay for the extra time that I have to stand here?
Right.
Like he just decided that he was gonna like completely ignore everything and just go rogue.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
See, we're really nice to the photographers because
we are.
We try and make sure that we don't have a bunch of flashy weird lights going off that you got to deal with and all that kind of stuff. And we try and talk to them beforehand. And really for me, like I want to get through all the ceremonial bullshit as quick as possible just because we want to get to the party.
We want to party, man.
That's when I can start to drink.
We want to rip the lid off this place. Wait, start?
Well, I have like I've done it so much now that I kind of know like I go up to the DJ, I introduce myself, and I say, just a question, like what kind of lights are you gonna do for the first dance, just so I can be prepared. And usually they're like, whatever you need, you tell us. Do you want lights? Do you not want lights? Do you want this, that? Usually I have pretty good DJs that are like, if you go up and kill them with kindness right away, like,
excuse me,
we need to work together on this, not like be completely like you want to have your own party over here.
What an asshole.
No. Yeah, see, Phil and I really appreciate when somebody just comes up and is like, look, dipshits, this is what you do.
That's our love language.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of wanted to say that to him. And then they were doing like this bouquet toss. And I'm like, how many times have I shot a bouquet toss? Oh, only 1 million probably. So I'm like, I know what I'm doing. He's like, photographer, come over here. And I was like, what the hell are you doing? Like, don't tell me what to do. Like, no, I'm not shooting it from that angle. Like, no, we're not doing this.
Listen,
like,
Linda, it doesn't work. Yeah.
It's Miss Photographer to you.
Yes.
Ms. don't even give him the courtesy of letting you know your marital status. Tell him it's Ms. Photographer.
Well, and I don't know what he thought. I think he thought he was in like a bigger venue than he was, because I'm like, you're in a VFW hall in the middle of nowhere. Like, this is not.
It still reeks of the fish fry from Friday night.
It was probably the smallest. Even like some of the American Legions or the VFWs that are in like in the like Huron, Tuscola, Sanilac County have been way bigger than this place. This was the tiniest little hall I've ever seen. I felt so bad because they were packed in like sardines.
And it was hot. And it was terrible.
So was this guy one of those guys that like tries to become part of the show and part of the event?
No, he kind of like, he wanted to play a drinking game with like the group. And I was like,
get the fuck out of here.
Well, the thing is, I was like, no, we don't need to do, like, I don't need photos of this. Like, I need this, and this. Like, I thought that we were just going to get that out of the way first and get like first dance, do all the important stuff, get that done so that we can just get what we need and leave. Like, you're here all night. We're not, kind of thing. Like, I've been here since 10 o'clock this morning. Like, I need to be done.
See, I'm not a big fan of that style.
I also don't like the DJs who like want to get down on the floor and like show people how to do dances and stuff. I think it's weird.
Oh, no. Fuck that.
No, our style is a little bit different. We let, we're there to put on a good show and a good time, but we're not part of the show.
We're like the choose your own destiny type of DJs. Like, you tell us where you want this party to go, folks. Even if it's Pink Pony Club, I don't give a fuck if that's what you want.
Usually by the time we're at Pink Pony Club, Phil's drunk enough he doesn't give a shit.
What you guys really need to do is hire Santa Claus and take him to your gigs and get the party.
No shit.
He's a party.
That guy went from 1 o'clock till freaking closing time.
That Flint Santa, he has all the energy you would ever want, man.
If you look at all the pictures, he has several different outfits on.
Yep, he switches his outfits
okay.
up. Yeah.
I want to know how Tuscolapalooza went, because I literally had a bag packed in my vehicle. I was on my wedding was in Romeo, so I was on my way home from Romeo. And I was like, I'm going to go through Carroll and I'm going to just stop and say hi. And like, maybe I'll get my camera back out, like whatever. And then I get like halfway home and JTK called me. He was on his way home from Port Austin. So we just pretty much stayed on the phone the whole time that I was driving home and telling each other about the weddings we attended. And then I literally went through Caro, did not even think about it, pulled in my driveway and was like, oh crap, I was supposed to stop at the
so JTK cost us multiple visitors.
JTK cost, and he literally talked to us for about 30 seconds about JB's wedding. That was it. He's like, nothing to report.
We were chit-chatting, but he was also texting me throughout the wedding day because I had a few times where I was a little bored. So
JT, we didn't get any updates from the wedding.
We need to call him.
What time did you get home then? Just for reference.
I think I was home about 10:30 maybe.
Oh, you missed the best part of the party then. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy moly. From about 9 o'clock on, that place was just amazing.
Really from about 8 o'clock.
Yeah. But I tell you what, Ozzy Reborn. Holy. That is bar none the best show I've seen at Tuscolapalooza. They just, the chef's kiss. They were beautiful. That was beautiful. The crowd, them, everything. It was beautiful. Yeah.
Well, okay, so I couldn't tell from the photos because I was kind of looking at stuff throughout the day because Tuscolapalooza had their own person who like goes around with doing lives and stuff because it looked like they had quite a few videos on.
There's
a couple.
So, oops, I went to the wrong screen here.
Whoa!
Well, I saw you guys post your little 6-minute clips. I watched that, and then there must have been somebody who was just doing some live clips from like front of the stage, maybe.
Yeah, there's Rockers United. That's Juan Brown.
Yeah, that one. Yep,
Yeah,
that's what I saw.
He posts a lot. He loves Tuscolapalooza. He posts a lot. Then some of the people that work Tuscolapalooza post clips throughout, and that's Mary LaValle. I think her not LaValle anymore, but anyway, was posting clips too, and Terry does too. Through at the Tuscolapalooza page. But yeah, they try to. This is actually the best they've done, I think, media wise so far throughout the day, to build whatever. But it was cool, man. It was cool all day. It was great.
How did they do for numbers as far as like money taken in? Was it a good year or was it a little I was a little worried because of the venue change that it was gonna be a little down just in that first year, people getting used to the new spot.
No, not at all. They've set records, I'm sure.
It was the biggest crowd
good.
when
Ozzy Reborn was playing. That is the biggest crowd I've ever seen in front of the stage.
Yeah,
ever. Like, it was so. I mean,
the entire baseball field was covered. I mean, the stage was literally on home plate, and the entire field was covered between the tents that were there all day and the outfield and stuff, and then the entire infield was just people.
Okay, because the videos I saw, but it must have been early because it was still light out. So obviously, it was probably earlier.
Early's
in the day,
tough there, but early was busier than it normally is.
Yeah, being such a long event, you don't get people that stay out where the bands are all day. Because like where we were at, we were kind of behind and around the corner from where the bands are, and we were doing the interviews, so they could come from backstage right to our booth and not have to like go around through everything else. But there's a whole vendor area and a whole nother like stage in a pavilion in another section. So
the people are there, but they're wandering around and kind of spread out, but they really concentrate for the last couple bands of the evening to kind of reach that crescendo of the show. And this year, what a crescendo though. Holy moly. It was a great experience. It was the most energy I've ever felt at a Tuscolapalooza. It was hard to get the bearings for the new kind of setup, but I think venue-wise, this might be better for the show.
Yeah, I
don't like it as much, but it's better for the show. I just have a big spot in my heart for Platinum Lake out there, though.
Yeah, but I think the fact that it wasn't at a private residence, even though when the way they set it up, it didn't feel like a private residence, because it was not at a private residence, you had a whole lot of people that came in for it, that wouldn't normally go to it.
I think that's accurate. Plus, it wasn't down a dirt road, so they had the Moose Lodge said that they were asked for biker parking, preferred like biker parking, which is easy to do. They didn't have to take up much space, but it was full. It was full of bikes, and honestly, I recall out at Platinum Lake maybe a couple motorcycles riding through because it's on a dirt road. So yeah. A lot of people don't like to take their beautiful bikes on dirt roads, and I get it. I don't like to take my truck on dirt roads either, but here we are.
Were you right, Phil? Did they end up where did they park people? Did they use that soccer field parking across the road or no?
Yep.
They did. They end up parking people across the street at the AYSO soccer fields, yes.
Well, once you said that, and I had gone by the one day, I was like, that actually is it's literally right across the street. So it's the perfect spot to have the overflow.
And they had volunteers out there because I asked a few people from the Moose Lodge. I'm like, hey, they're parking across the street. You guys got somebody out there with like a flashlight? They're like, oh yeah, we've got somebody helping in case. Because I'm like, well, I mean, you never know. People might show up having a good time already this afternoon. You don't want them really crossing a busy street. They're like, no, we've got people out there. I said, good. So good thinking, right?
For sure. They had pretty much all the bases covered.
Yeah. Just
So-
organization early was a little tough. We'll know next year to get there,
The day before.
or if we're invited to get back again. I don't know. We'll know next year to get there at 11 o'clock instead of noon, which it's funny because a woman that I know that is on the board, and I've known her, I worked with her at a past job, and we've gotten to know each other. I was going to set up our thing, and Adam was pulling his vehicle away. She's like, "Oh no, somebody else is setting up there." I'm like, "This guy that was pulling away?" She's like, yeah. I'm like, "Oh, I'm with him." She's like, "Oh." And then I could tell the look on her face. And then Adam's like, "Yeah, she just got done kind of chewing us out." Or she said she had chewed you guys out. Yeah. About getting there. Like, you're supposed to be here at 11. I'm like, we were told noon, and you told her
We
the
were
same
actually
thing.
told 12:30.
Yeah. And we were there at noon. I actually rolled in. We rolled in at what, 12:02? Yeah.
Well, but somebody also told her that the doors open at noon.
Doors open at 1.
And doors open at 1. So she was all freaking out thinking, but there was a whole bunch of people that had their signals crossed because they were letting people in at noon. And it's like, yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
Well, and there was a lot of excitement because Ozzy Reborn was doing their sound check.
Yeah.
And they literally played like 2 full songs during their sound check. So everybody's like, "Oh, the show's kicking off." And it did literally sound like the show was kicking off because they literally played 2 full songs during sound check at what, about 12:30?
Yeah.
12:30 or so, yeah.
I guess the only thing next year we should make sure we get wristbands, huh?
Yeah, I got asked about that a few times.
So that, and like I say, I think I'm just going to get a camping spot there and just stay.
Even if you just pitch a tent.
Yeah, that's all I plan on doing.
Yeah, I got asked about my wristband a few times, and I actually pulled out, "Do you know who I am?" And they're like, "No." I'm like, "I don't either."
Nobody.
Like, actually, I'm over at this tent over here with the podcast. I'm sorry.
Mom.
Yeah. I did pull that out. "Do you know who I am?"
You do here.
Right.
And they looked at me, they're like, "No." And I'm like, "I don't either."
A big podcast.
Right. But as soon as that
Well, you can blame JTK for me not coming because he completely distracted me and I didn't stop on the
That
way.
son of a bitch.
Well, he's supposed to show up too.
He's the reason I didn't give you your bailout call tonight too then. Wow.
Yeah, he's batting 1,000. What a dick.
Oh,
He's the
I
Tarek
still
School
love
of the
him. He's
podcast.
fine.
Right?
Yeah.
But Tuscolapalooza, great. Awesome, another year. I'm pretty confident we'll be there next year, even though there's going to be a lot more changes, I feel like.
Yeah, but at least they can run it through this. Like, this year was their, like, kind of let's feel out the new spot and see what works and what doesn't. So that way next year it can be 10 times better.
There's a few things that I hope that they go, "Oh, that did not work."
Yeah.
There were a couple things that they had.
You should tell somebody who's on the board because they probably go back and do some kind of a debrief meeting.
Yeah,
we'll
I'm
give
sure
them
they
our
do.
feedback. We will definitely give them our feedback.
But as far as like, this is the first year that we actually were able to interview all the bands.
We were.
So that, usually we miss a headliner or we miss one of the first ones. But it was a little easier, I think. Well, we had more people fleecing for us.
We did.
Snagging flies.
It's ironically one of the people that asked me who I was and where my wristband was one of the people wrangling up people for us to interview earlier in the day. And I'm like,
I think it was just reactionary for some people.
yeah. Right? I'm like, I'm with the podcast over here. Oh. And I'm like,
You're very, very nondescript.
Yeah, I look just like everybody else wandering around, don't I?
I told him I played triangle for the podcast.
Right. That triangle solo, man. That triangle solo was killer. Way to
Right. I forgot. Big podcast.
Way to dedicate it to Junior too.
That was nice. That was
a great touch. You really...
Well, if it helps, the live that you guys did, when I rewatched it today, I think the sound is better coming from you guys with your microphones to where you were based on last year.
Like, I think so.
Yeah, for sure.
Last year, the podcast and the lives were really hard to listen to because it was very bassy. Like you could hear, the music was almost drowning you guys out. But this time, it sounded like it was just in the background. It was kind of nice.
This year, we were more behind the stage where we're normally just off to the side. And we were more straight.
So you weren't catching all the speakers.
Right. So we weren't, the bass is made, the bass speakers they use are made to project straight out forward. And, but they also project to the side pretty well. And this was a better year for that. But also remember when we did those lives, that was before the whole thing started. So that was just like the
bands were
That
playing,
was just
but
their sound
but
check.
not the main stage. Not the main stage.
oh, okay.
So there was no main stage sound. When I release the band interviews, you'll get a better idea for how it was, but it was better. It was better. But yeah, that was what you were hearing during those lives was actually the midway stage, which was what I would say a good 150 feet.
Probably 75 yards.
Yeah. Yeah. So, a good little ways away.
Yeah, I just feel like you guys weren't yelling. Like in previous years, you guys were like literally yelling while you were trying to talk to each other because I feel like there was just a lot of noise going on.
It was so
But,
loud in our ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one sounded a lot more like you were just talking normal, so it was easier to listen to. It wasn't.
And I think next year, I told Adam we did those lives early. We should have done a few more a little bit later because we got good traction with those, and I think I don't know if it helped, but we got good views. I mean, for us it helped, but yeah, they were cool to do. It's easy to do, just the live kind of check-in.
Do they always do it on the same? Is it always that first weekend? And like, do we know the date for next year yet?
They usually don't release the date. So it fluctuates a little bit depending on who they want to get for a headliner and what their schedule is and that kind of stuff.
But the problem this year too is that was also the Saturday night of the Tuscola County Fair, which was just 8 blocks away.
Yeah, it was.
You know what? I thought about that. I was like, well, this is dumb. You got one concert competing with the fair on the other end of town.
It's more than 8 blocks away, and Carroll's a couple miles, but yeah.
But in fairness, the Tuscola County Fair is not very big.
It is not. It is the smallest of all the 3 tri-counties here in the thumb. It's the smallest.
Except for, speaking of fairs and complaining about the fair, next weekend, well, so fun fact, my family owns the fire extinguisher business, correct? Like we know this already. So we do extinguishers for the fair because they have to have them in all the buildings when that happens in Bad Axe.
Right.
I was like, oh, the fair's not till this week, right? And they're like, no, it's next week. They're the same week.
Same week as Santa Lake County.
The Bad Axe Fair and the Santa Lake County
Fair.
Fair.
Oh, the Bad Axe Fair too?
Yep.
So the Huron County, wait, what? So which fair? The Huron County Fair?
Huron County and Santa Lake County are on the same week.
Correct.
The same week.
Yes. Yeah, I know that. When you said Bad Axe Fair, I'm like, wait a minute. There's 3 fairs, but no, there's 2. Yeah.
Oh,
I've heard about that from a lot of people. That why the F would they have them on the same week?
I don't go to any of them. It doesn't matter to me.
Excuse me.
Well, here's the thing. We stopped going. We used to be, you just went to the fair in Bad Axe. That's kind of what you did. But because they don't pay one price for everything, like, I'm sorry, you have to pay to get in, then you have to pay another fee to ride the rides, and then you have to pay another fee for the grandstand.
You don't want one price. No, Santa Lake County, you do not want one price. Whoa. They charge us at Santa Lake County Fair $25 no matter who you are.
Or what you're doing.
See, for me last year, that was perfect. But I think you should be able to pick because it works out great for people who are like, we went in because we were going to watch the tractor pull. And then the kids wanted to ride all the rides, and I get pulled on some rides with the kiddos. Yeah. And like, it was fine for me because I'm like, oh, good. I don't have to buy tickets. I don't have to buy a wristband. It's all just on one thing, and we can walk in and out of the tractor pull if we want to. But like, if you're not going to do that, then offer up another band just for people who want to come in and see the animals and get a Gibby's fries and then leave.
Because I personally hate the fair. I grew up having to be there every day all year because I was in 4-H from the time I was 8 to 18, plus was a leader afterwards. And so I despise it. I don't want to go. It's not an experience I want to do. But of course, my girlfriend wants to go, and of course, her kids want to go. And of course, my kids are like, yeah, we'll go to the fair. So when I just want to go on Saturday night and watch the Demolition Derby, and it costs me $150 to get all 6 of us in, I have a problem with that. Even in
they could easily, they could easily just charge people to go into the demolition derby or the tractor pull or whatever's happening because it's right there next to the entrance.
And that's it. Like
Nathan
and I aren't riding rides. As a matter of fact, my kids weren't riding rides. Her kids rode a few. It's like, why can't we all choose? So if it costs $10 for 4 of us to get into the grandstands, another $25 for them to be in and ride the rides, I was fine with that. That would save me $60.
Do you want to know the answer?
Yeah.
Because I do know the answer to this.
Yeah.
And I've heard this from 2 people who are on fair boards. So one in Sanilac County and one in Huron County. But so anymore, if you're going to get one of these ride companies in, you have to do the pay one price, and that's the only option you get.
Okay.
And then they get a majority of that, believe it or not. They get a majority of that for every person that comes through the door.
Right.
So if they're
so
charged,
they want the one price so they can make more money.
exactly, because they know that, no grandma coming in is going to be riding the loop-de-loop, when they come in to see the grandkids show their goats or their rabbits.
In what world should 6 of us cost $150 to go to a shitty ass fucking county
You
fair?
got the park, didn't you?
Yeah. No, I actually parked over at my work.
Well, a lot of times that's closer parking because
it is.
So, it's the whole fair thing baffles me because it has gotten so damn expensive to do anything at these. But if I had my druthers, they wouldn't do the pay one price.
I'm this close from exploding right here, but I'm going to just hold my shit in.
when has that ever worked out for you?
I've just had it. I've had it with these people. I've had it with the fair. I've had it with all these people. I've had it with these money grubbing motherfuckers. I've had it with all these sons of bitches that sit here and do all of this. Fuck them. I'm tired of it. Times are hard right now. This is economically one of the hardest times to be alive. And we've got people saying it's okay to pay $25 one price to get everyone into a fair when no one wants to ride their fucking shitty ass rides, because they are shitty. Have you seen the people who put these things together? They are fucking borderline fucking mentally challenged, and you want to ride these fucking rides all the time?
So the person who I went to high school with, the person who actually had the rides a couple years ago at Sandusky, and if anybody remembers this person, they would not step anywhere near. I wouldn't get anywhere within a blast radius.
I'm gonna digress before I get all spooled up.
I think the Emily City Fair, whatever the one is in Emily City. I don't know what county that is.
Eastern Michigan
Michigan Fair.
Because you go right past it on the main drag, so you see the whole fairground.
Right.
But they must have had their fair, because when I went by on Saturday on my way to that wedding, I was like, holy crap. There are so many rides. That's like 10 times the rides that are in Sandusky.
No, you are 100% correct. I think I'll just talk.
I'm sure that's a way bigger fair. So
if I have to go this year, I think I'll just talk to my boss and get a couple passes, because they do a lot. They do a lot for the fair, including for the demo derby. Like, offer their.
Oh, do they sponsor it? So they probably
they sponsor it, and they also offer their one payloader to help take the demo cars out and everything. Yeah.
All I know is I just go for the Gibby's fries, but now I figured out that the best food comes from the little building. It's like the permanent building that's right by.
Is it the VFW or the 4-H eat stand?
I think it's the VFW, because it's that
correct.
Little building, and they have the best cheeseburgers. Like, it's so good.
Great cheeseburgers, and they also have a great popcorn shrimp basket too. And the prices aren't terrible.
And I know that the money's going towards something like useful in the community versus vendor that's coming in with the carnival.
That's what we went to the Deckerville homecoming a couple of weeks ago, and we went to the food trucks down there, and my daughter's like, I want to get an elephant ear. Can I get a topping on it? I'm like, sure. She's like, oh, because last year at the fair it was like $20 for an elephant ear with a topping. I'm like, $20? And we looked here, and thankfully it was $10. But they jack it up at the same place. It would be $20 at the Sanilac County Fair for the same thing.
So the Eastern Michigan Fair, we've already determined better rides, better pretty much everything.
Yep.
What do you think it is to go to that for the day?
$20.
Nope.
$50.
Nope.
$144.
$15.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
Friday and Saturday are $25 per person.
Right. So anyway,
if you go in before 2 p.m. any other day, it's 15. It's 20 if you go in after 2 p.m.
I would say Sally County Fair, get your shit together. We can dirty bitch them all you want, but as Adam said, all the board members are so hamstrung by whoever runs their midway that they won't stand up to them, and they're just going to charge one price to everybody, no matter who comes through the door. Mark my words, your fair will die. As a matter of fact, it is dying, and it's going to die a slow and painful deaths, especially as gas prices creep up above $5 a gallon.
What did they do that they can't park
for the
anybody there?
Tuscola Fair because they shut. I saw that they shut down the rides after it started raining on Saturday. So if you paid for a wristband to ride rides on Saturday, and then you got like less than half of your night.
Oh, and I'm sure they're protected to all high hell with all the things that have an asterisk beside them in the fine print. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm just like, well, that sucks. You just paid that money and you can't. They're not giving it back to anybody. They're just like, nope, can't predict the weather. So if you came to the fair, you don't get to ride. You had to pay for it though.
Oh, it all bums me out.
Although there is a company I know the people who run the Gibby's fries. That's local.
Yep.
But then there's Beckler's, I think is the name of the
Beckler's
family.
is the one they had the food trucks down here at the Deckerville Homecoming too. Yeah.
And sometimes they'll just park them randomly, like in Bad Axe on the corner, just for like a weekend to let people get. But they don't jack up their prices.
They do pretty well. I don't think they're at the Sally County Fair, if I remember right. But those other ones they have there are crazy prices. Beckler's were here. Beckler's also have the place in Ubley, the restaurant, the bowling alley. And they're trying to be an integral part of the community. They're not trying to gouge the fuck out of everybody, I feel like everybody else.
Is it costs so much money to get your truck in.
That's true. That's true. You would know this, absolutely, yeah.
Well, I heard that the fair's not going to let the camper company bring in campers anymore or something.
Really?
I heard it from the station that takes over one of the campers during the week. Apparently doesn't have one.
There's no they're not gonna sit there and get to camp all week at the fair, huh?
I guess not. So we'll see if the big van is there or not.
Never mind. There just might not be.
I just had a ton of text come
station.
through.
I mean,
yeah.
Is Junior okay?
I don't know.
He word on the street is that he had some bad Taco Bell lettuce.
So I just had 44 texts come through.
I didn't have any.
One of them is good evening. This is Andrew Beeler, and I'm running to be your next state senator.
Oh my God, those are so annoying. I kind of want to tell them that I'm not going to vote for any of them.
Beeler.
I already have so full disclosure, I keep getting texts over and over and over from Perry Johnson. I've never looked at anything on his website. I've never thought the only thing that I've thought is that the guy's hairline is terrible and that he looks like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. Never going to vote for him.
Yes,
I've told him
release the hounds.
Excellent.
I've told him over and over, stop, because that's what, and I'll get a reply back. We're sorry to see you go, but we've removed you from our list. 20 minutes later, got another text.
Come on, while we're young.
Perry Johnson
Well,
wants to
I
be
had
here.
a postcard stuck to my mudroom door the other day when I got home that said, "Sorry, we missed you." And I was like, well, I'm not sorry I missed you because apparently you think that just people are home every day, all day, and like nobody works around here.
Those are the kind of people that would vote for him because they're Democrats.
Yeah, that's the demographic they want.
Yay!
I like money.
I wouldn't.
Oh,
I wouldn't vote for them anyway. I judge them based on the picture that they choose to put on their postcards, and this one was not good. So
right.
Yeah.
I would probably take a picture of my opponent's face and put it on a donkey's rear end and then put that on my material.
I want creative material. I want something that makes me giggle. I want something that I actually laugh or do like makes me think for a second. I could care less that you like
just tipping up a bottle of Malort. Yep, I'll vote for this guy.
Yep. They've got moxie. Or amoxicillin. I'm not sure which.
They definitely don't have syphilis.
Well, the only thing I could come up with, and this is terrible because I do live in Akron, Michigan, which is kind of I don't want to say it, not the biggest demographic of people with a lot of money, I'm guessing.
Still better than the one in Ohio.
Yeah, exactly. At least it's not Akron, Ohio.
Still better than Deckerville.
Better than Snover.
But I'm guessing that they probably thought that everybody would be home because everybody just sits in their houses all day around here. But
right?
Well, yeah. Everybody's up there working the midnights at Tower.
oh, Adam, I forgot to tell you, my husband bought a robot lawnmower.
Oh, that's going to replace people like me who actually like to mow their lawn. But how does he like it?
Eric hates to mow the lawn, so this is a godsend for him because he literally you set your perimeter. It was so funny. He's like walking around the yard, like following it to set the perimeter of where he wants it to mow, and then he literally had a drink in his hand watching it do its first mow. And I'm like, honey, you've become one of those people. Like, what are you doing right now? He's like, look at it. Isn't it great? Like, he was so excited about this lawnmower. I'm like, okay, great. But here was the deal. I thought because you bought this, it was going to give you more time to do other projects. So now you can't just stand here and watch your lawnmower. You have to actually do something while it's doing its job. Here was the deal. I thought because you bought
Phil's over there playing with his phone while you're talking.
I did. I apologize.
So the thing you have to do now, and this needs to happen soon, or bad things are going to happen. You need to make sure that he watches Idiocracy as soon as possible.
I actually just watched that.
It's a great documentary.
Yeah.
It's where we are in life.
If you want to save your husband.
Especially charging $25 for fare. Local fares suck ass.
Go pet the rabbits and be fucking happy.
Fuck the rabbits. I hate rabbits.
Sandlot County Fair, brought to you by Carl's Jr. Fuck you.
Right? I hate
oh
rabbits.
My gosh.
What if they have sanctioned cocktails?
that might bring in more money, Gigi, if they had those at the fair.
Cockfights.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Or sword fights.
Let's go bid on 2 chickens and then pit them against each other.
All right.
Right in front of
now in the grandstands.
Right in the ring, in the middle of the ring after the sale. Be like, are you not entertained?
Right in front of the kids that you just bought them from, that raised them from when they hatched.
And they are pecking each other to death.
All right, who will give me 10?
Stick the little razor blades on their feet.
Yes. I am all for this. This is the greatest fair plan I've ever heard. I'd pay $25 to see that.
I was just going to say, this totally changes your attitude about it, doesn't it?
It really does.
I'd pay $50 to be able to do it.
Winner gets a chicken dinner.
You know, we could get in for free because we could register at the livestock sale as a buyer since we are a business.
Yeah.
And we could get in for free for that and do it. Yeah.
I think we found the Deckerville-Palooza event.
There we go.
Cockfighting. Above ground cockfighting.
Do you know? Well, Phil, you probably know because did you sell animals at the fair or no?
I did. Oh, yeah.
Because some of those, I can't believe how much money they go for.
Well,
That's
I was
nuts
always
to me.
so. If you can believe it or not, I've always been the sad sack piece of shit of everything. So my steers, my animals, my veal calves, I was always one of the ones that they'd list like the low price, and my price would be like right there, maybe 5 or 10 cents difference. Meanwhile, somebody else, I'd get like $1.10 a pound. Somebody else would get like $2.75. It depend on your name, who your name was in your business, because obviously businesses buy them for promotion. So when you've got a bigger farm, like if you're a bigger farm name like Gettner Bishers or something, they, the nutrient's going to pay through the nose because they want your business, you know?
Right.
Whereas I didn't have the backing of that. So I was the kid out there. I think at least of all the animals I sold, let me do rough math here. I've probably sold 20 animals at the fair in my 10 years. No, 18 at the, and I think I was the lowest price per pound at least 7 or 8 times of those 18. Just because, you know, we just had a small family farm. We didn't have a big name or anything. And yeah, so.
Not to mention Phil didn't take care of them very well, so they were underfed. And
no, I was a rate of gain champion twice as far as my animals. My animals were always top notch, always graded out well. Never had a grand champion. Had a reserve grand champion once, but they were always top notch. They were good animals. They were solid animals, but just the way it go, you know, the way it go. So yeah.
I know kids who bought like vehicles when they turned 16 because they made so much money from their animals at the fair.
I was not one of them. My sisters always showed animals, but I had to take care of those animals, break them, care for them, train them, raise them. They got to show them. They always ended up making anywhere between 10 to 25% more per pound than I did just because they were girls. Yeah.
So
I couldn't believe how much. Okay, so like, my dad just bought us a steer to like order all the meat.
Yeah.
I guess that's what you call it.
Yep.
I can't believe that it was only so. Eric picked it up today. We have 143 pounds. Hanging weight was 389 pounds.
So you bought a half. Sounds like a half, yeah.
Yeah. So I think we got half of the half and Avery got the other half. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Me and my brother split it anyway. My dad was like, hey, I'm going to take meat over to Mauer's. What do you want? So we got to pick all our stuff. But Eric goes, look at the amount on this. He's like, it only cost $407 for all that meat. And I'm like, oh, crap. I'm like, can you imagine? Like, I was just thinking, pricing at the supermarket, there's no way you'd get this much meat for that much.
That might have been just the processing.
That's the processing fee. But yeah, you're right, though. You're right. If you were given it, of course, the meat, yes, the processing fee, that's what it would cost. And a quarter is typically, they say a quarter is plenty of enough meat for a couple or someone with maybe 1 or 2 children. A quarter of a beef will last you a year, approximately, give or take a few months.
It says there's a tongue on this order. That's disgusting.
Really? Oh, tongue is great. Maybe it's 6 months. Sorry, it's 6 months. It's 6 months. Sorry.
My grandpa used to have it in the refrigerator. You'd go to his house and open the fridge and there'd be a cow tongue in there and you'd scream because you're like, what the heck?
That's the most tender roast beef you'll ever have in your life.
Ugh,
I personally don't mind it. I've eaten cow tongue dozens of times in my life. Don't mind it. Yeah.
Well, apparently we're going to be eating good for quite a while because this list of meat that's on here is a Delmonico.
Oh, Delmonicos are great. Yeah, it's a good steak. Yeah. Yep.
Filet mignon. Ooh.
When I see a Delmonico on a menu at a steakhouse, usually that's what I order. So.
Well, I know obviously it didn't cost because I know he paid for the cattle.
Yeah.
So that costs money, but
you're right. No, that's why it's a value.
Because he raises them from a certain size. So he buys them smaller and then.
Although the price of calves.
You seen the price of a cow?
Ugh.
One was for $2,500.
Yeah. Yeah. It's insane. But no, it's a good value. And I highly recommend people out there even listening. If you have if you have access to, geez, Christmas.
You need to stop doing that.
I clicked the wrong thing. I clicked a comment and it went right to the video.
Yeah, so, I know.
Go to farms and purchase your beef direct and just have it, have it butchered yourself. Not butchered yourself. Someone else will do it for you, but pay a meat processing plant to do it for you and get a freezer. And it's honestly going to save you a lot of money and better products a lot of times.
Well, the nice thing is we know exactly what went into that steer because it was only at the farm, as we call it. So my dad fed it every day and did all the stuff. So he knows everything, which is kind of nice.
That'll help with your allergies. So wait, that's honey. Never mind.
Yeah, your sister do. Honey locally sourced.
All right, Adam, where are we at with this one?
Is a liar sometimes.
Science is a liar sometimes. All right.
I talked your ear off, so
It's been good. No, it's been great. We've enjoyed it, Hall of Famer AWP.
Well, I've got work to do for you guys tomorrow. So
all right, let's go.
I will finish up what I need to finish up and send you what I have to send you because I have some. JTK kind of yelled at me the other day. Well, he didn't yell, but he made me realize that I have more work to do, so I have to get on it.
Wow, he's just been all over the place.
He's all over the map lately.
Well, I also owe him a really good baby gift too because it was kind of he did me a solid. So
Okay.
he took one for the team. He went to a wedding that I didn't go to. So
Oh, same, I guess. Oh, shit. That was perfect. Well done, sir.
Here's the question though. You guys were invited to the same wedding I was. Do you still send a gift even though you didn't attend, or is it rude to not send a gift?
I don't know. I'll probably send a card and throw a little cash in it, but I don't know how much. I mean, I saw what that wedding looked like, and I'm like, they don't need my cash. They're gonna laugh at my cash.
Yeah,
I can tell you exactly how much it costs to rent that space.
Yeah, we are aware. We've done weddings there before.
$5.
So, you know, I don't know what they're going to do with something from Dollar Tree that I get them.
Right. I mean, maybe I should just do the man up thing and send them a fifth of Malort.
You know,
good way to unfriend him.
You can just send them some cheese. I
Yeah.
mean, they are in Wisconsin, but
Right.
Curds.
Some pinconning paralyzer.
that'd be kind of funny if you sent Michigan cheese to Wisconsin. Actually.
Sold!
Great value.
If you go to the pinconning cheese website, I think you can ship cheese to people. So you should pick out something from pinconning and send it to Wisconsin.
I will. I'm going to do this. This is a great plan.
That's actually a very chill thing to do. I think it'd be fun.
I'm like, because in case you don't have cheese there, this will be my note.
they have at Dollar Tree, they have 5 packs of sliced cheese.
Send them some pinconning cheese in a jar of Kogel's Red Hots.
JB would probably appreciate that.
If you wrapped them in Starburst, he'd be all right.
Pink.
Oh, just send them some pink Starburst. That's a good idea.
You know, maybe I'll send him a crate of pink Starburst. Then JB's like, thanks, I have diabetes.
and I can't fit in any of my clothes. Sends a picture. He looks like Wilford Brimley.
Diabetes.
Got diabetes.
I tell you, it's all the dairy he's just accumulating over there.
Right? So much dairy.
I would be so sick if I lived in Wisconsin.
Lactards do not go to Wisconsin.
Oh Lord, that would be terrible.
There's
You
cheese.
think that the Taco Bell lettuce is bad? You wait till you get some dairy in somebody else.
Cheese on every corner.
They have lettuce curds over there.
They nobody from Wisconsin has that issue because they call them at birth.
They call them at birth?
Yes.
Why is Babyland so big in the cemeteries here in Wisconsin? Well, they call them out at birth that they're lactards.
They can't handle the custard.
I appreciates that. All right, we should.
I feel bad because I wasn't a lactard at birth. I just
Really?
yes, I like the dairies. I do. I promise.
You
I
know-
just can't have it.
That's the thing I've noticed is most people that are lactose intolerant love it. Like there's something they love. It's either cheese or it's ice cream or it's I get it.
Well, and I think it might be, I don't know if it's hereditary or what, because my grandmother, who literally grew up on a dairy farm and drank right from the bulk tank her whole life when she was growing up, is now allergic to dairy.
Oh no.
So is it something you pick up? Is it in your genes somehow?
Probably all the antibiotics they put in now or whatever.
I don't know. My dad he did the same thing. He said they used to drink out of the bulk tank when they were growing up.
Yep.
And he can put down ice cream like it's going out of style.
I don't know what they've done to it. They've screwed it up somehow.
I don't
I
like
digress.
this. Stop it. I'm trying to hit mute.
You're doing a terrible job,
I'm
Phil.
going to go away so you guys can get off of this podcast because it's already probably over an hour.
Oh, we're at an hour and 16.
Oh, jeez.
I know some people don't like it, but I like the over an hour podcast because it gives me more time to do what I'm working on when I'm on the computer listening to the replay.
Well, that makes at least one of you, maybe two. I don't know. No, they're fine. I think this is an okay number. An hour and anything more than about an hour 20 is probably getting pretty obnoxious.
Yeah, we'll have to make it a quick count.
You're going to put one for the Tuscolapalooza. Like, are you doing it as one podcast for that or just...
For all the band interviews?
We'll put out all the band interviews at once, and then we'll do each one individually as well.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Oh, and there's the final question I need to ask before I go. How many chairs were killed at Tuscolapalooza this year?
So chairs were selected by their strength,
yes,
and not by how they looked.
It also helped a lot that I lost 50 pounds, so I think that probably saved the chair.
I'm sorry, but Mary, help! Like I just can't. I can't. It's so good.
It was so slow. I felt myself falling through it, and I'm like, oh shit.
And I've been on the receiving end of blowing out one of those director's chairs like that, and you just feel it. You feel it slowly give way, and it's like the Titanic sinking. You can hear the band still playing, and the cold waters of below are approaching.
So
and yeah.
Also remember too, I was less than 3 weeks out from having my stroke.
True.
So you had no way of saving yourself.
No, it's just like I'm at the mercy of this fucking chair.
He literally thought he was going to go down into the frame of this chair, and we would have to. He would still be there today.
I thought the jaws of life were going to have to be brought in. Cut me out of that thing.
I think I would have paid good money to have a video clip to go with that soundbite. I'm not going to lie, because you could hear you falling away from the table because it was farther and farther from the microphone.
You can also hear me laughing.
Yeah, the worst part is Phil left my trauma in there before he put the music. He could have cut that like 5 seconds shorter, and it would have saved me a whole lot of stuff. But what an asshole!
So Adam's like, "Oh, we got to splice these together." I'm like, don't worry, I know exactly what to do.
We're not doing anything.
We're back.
Oh dear Lord! You know, the same thing could happen if we go back to Kingston and I got to go up those fucking stairs again.
Stairs? They're not even stairs according to JTK. But yeah.
It's a rickety shit ladder.
Yeah. Covered in shit.
Same thing would have happened back in the day in Marlette. If you're up in their tower, it was moving back and forth when the wind would blow. So
yeah.
Oh, and you had to walk across like a piece of chicken wire for their little walkway that they had.
Jeez.
Holy crap, that was terrible.
I love that I found that picture of. I didn't even realize I had that. That was baby Phil and baby Glory Hole Cowboy.
That was pretty good that you sent. That was beautiful. Yeah, that was 8 years ago. You said.
It said 9. So.
9. Yep, 9 years ago. Yeah,
that was the Glory Hole Cowpoke.
Right. I didn't even have a beard.
I wonder if that was before the wife and before children, because he looks a lot younger in that. I think it really has aged him since he's become a father and a husband.
There was still joy in those eyes.
So I think he had just had one at that point, and he just got married or hadn't been married yet.
And Denny's was still open.
Yeah, Denny's was still wide open.
And Phil looks like he just let a fart go when he's like looking at that picture. Like,
he was very happy.
I did.
He was very happy.
I know you did. You blew me out of the press box that night. You told me you went to Taco Bell before that.
True story. It's a true story. And I apologized. I'm like, I'm sorry as I'm laughing. Just like watching Adam almost die falling through a chair. You're dying, not being able to, suffocating, and I'm laughing.
Adam can hate me forever, but I will never not laugh at that. Like, I'm sorry.
No,
like,
I
will
laugh
never
at
be
it.
Able to.
I laugh at it. I lived through it, so I can laugh at it.
Can we clip it so that we can play? You can play it. If we like, that would make. I would vote for that drop over and over again.
I'll go make that drop. I will make that drop. I will make that drop.
But leave the do in right after.
Okay, we'll do.
Motherfucker.
I want to hear this.
Well, next episode we'll go find it.
Oh, dear Lord.
Okay, let me know if you don't find it. I can do some research tomorrow and tell you exactly where it is if you need a timestamp.
All right, sounds good.
Get your other work done first, woman.
Whoa!
Okay, I'll get my other stuff done first.
All right.
Then you're free to look for it.
All right. Peace out.
All right, later. Hall of Famer AWP, take care. Love you.
Oh, dear Lord. Let's get out of this one.
All right, he's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nichol. Thank you, as always, for listening to the PNA Podcast Express. We're here at the Palm Tree Studios over there in the Malort Malays Cove, the Dick Laser Zapper Zone. Go to dicklasers.com. Lasers with a Z in the middle Z.
Panda Dick.
Use promo code Panda Dick and get 20% off your entire order. Over there, we have 2 featured guests. We have also talked to the Hall of Famer AWP earlier tonight. But we have dicks on babies' heads. That's great. That's the image we definitely want for this podcast.
That actually looks to make me new.
Sitting over there, the man who makes all the meats, brings us all the treats, smokes them all, puts dick lasers on apparently pictures of babies' heads, and that's fine. He is the Grumpy Griller. Mind you, this is just a picture. It's a facsimile. It's not an actual baby. Our head of HR, although he's doing not very HR things, it's more PR stuff, but that's cool because that's how we roll. He stays strapped in case somebody's pants get crapped. He is Brian the Blade. From all of us here at the Palm Tree Studios and the PNA Podcast Express, make good choices.